Ross! Ross? Ross? Ross?
Morning, sunshine.
Hey, Dad. You got a minute for your firstborn?
Don't push it, David.
I just wanted you to see this.
What is it?
It's the footage from my reality show. I used my own money, no one else's but my own, to convert it to DVD.
Do I look like I have time to watch a failed TV show?
Well, you're gonna want to see this.
McBain.
Yeah, it's Clint Buchanan. Do you have any leads on who beat up Jared? Because I was wondering if it might be the same creep who's been stalking my daughters.
Working on it right now. I'm fine.
No,
really.
you totally overdid it yesterday, and you need to rest.
You know what I need? More coffee.
You give me that, and you stay where you are.
You are taking away my incentive to heal.
You want incentive? Try this.
What do you want?
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Just wanted to go for a walk.
No, you're not. Get in here. If I know you, you're heading to the gym to get on the treadmill and your stitches aren't even out yet. You are going in there, and I am going to make you some breakfast.
Jessica, I officially hate this now.
Well, Brody, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't try to duke it out with one of the Buchanan sisters because you will go down in the first round.
I told you not to call me here.
Oh, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Hi. How are you? Any word about the stalker?
McBain is playing it close to the vest.
Well, Rose made this his top priority, so I'm sure they're going to find this guy.
Yeah. What about Matthew? Any word on the appeal?
No. But the judge said that she'll make her decision very quickly.
Oh, she better. Is Matthew still in a rush to schedule his surgery?
Yeah, but you know, everything's kind of changed now. Dr. Evans no longer looks like the miracle man. And how could he after he almost killed his own brother?
Hey, Gary Poppins. They gave you a medal for bravery. Cool, right? Too bad they don't give medals for being butt ugly. You would have won years ago. Come on. Wake up.
Destiny.
I read somewhere that even when people are like Sean is right now, they can still hear. I was trying to make him so mad that he'd wake up and tell me what's what.
Hey, he's got nothing but love for you. I'm the one he should be mad at.
What is wrong with you? We're stranded on this boat with no keys thanks to you, and you want to take a swim instead of getting somebody to rescue us?
You should try it. It's a little chilly, but refreshing.
Why don't you drip somewhere else? Hey! Help!
Help! Help! Help! Nobody can hear you. Besides, what's the rush, Blair? The wedding's over. Tom Thayer hitched. The deed is done.
Morning, Mrs. Manning. Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I don't think I can be Mrs. Manning.
You can't back out now. We're married, officially. We said the I-dos. We sealed the deal last night in this bed. You are my wife.
I'm very happy to be your wife. But I'm keeping my own name.
Oh, jeez. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, God, you had me going there for a second. Especially after everything you were talking about before the ceremony. Todd, I have something important to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, I don't care that you spent all those years with Ross Rayburn. Nothing you can say or do is going to change anything with me. Okay? And, I'm not exactly perfect.
I think that's what I like best about you.
Why don't you take my name then?
Honestly? Because it used to be Blair's name.
You better get used to it, Blair. Todd and Taya are now Mr. and Mrs. Manning.
Well, she's also Mrs. Rayburn, too, isn't she? So that kind of undoes everything, doesn't it? But you know, that's all right when Todd finds out that he married her and she still kept you a secret. Taya is going to have hell to pay.
Calm down, hotshot.
Don't you dare tell me to calm down, and don't call me hotshot, okay?
Okay, someone got up on the wrong side of the boat this morning.
I just want to do what I came here to do. I want to get off this damn boat.
What else? Ruin Todd and Taya's happiness?
What's wrong with you? You know, you could have filed those divorce papers, but you didn't. So why are you suddenly so gung-ho about the Todd and Taya marital bliss, huh?
I'm just saying.
What?
Just because you have damning information doesn't mean you gotta use it.
Lawyer made them look like such saints, made me look like an idiot. He talked to me like I was 2 years old.
He didn't come off that way. I was the fool that talked about Justin and Becky and all that.
Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault if my case looks bad.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Maybe I should tell the judge that my parents aren't such reasonable people. Maybe I should tell them that I saw my mom and dad kiss the night before she married my Uncle Clint.
Matthew?
You want to use what happened to Sean to get the judge to stop me from having my operation?
Sweetheart, I feel so badly about Sean, and I feel so badly for his parents and what they must be going through. But Dr. Evans made an unethical and very arrogant choice to operate on his own brother, and things went horribly wrong. I don't want that to happen with you.
Mom, we've talked about this 1,000,000 times. I'm okay with the risks. I want to walk again. And the judge agreed with me that it's my decision.
Matthew, I'll tell you one thing. You got guts. It's too bad your grandpa's not here to see this. I mean, bringing suit against your own parents, Asa would have been proud of that.
I don't know, sometimes I could just hear him say, "Who do you think you are, doing this to your mom and dad? Get over here so I can whip you."
Well, Asa didn't want anybody to hurt one of his family, and he'd stop anybody who tried to hurt one of his own. And that applied to us, too, if he thought that we were out to hurt ourselves.
You know where I am? At home with Jessica and Natalie. I gotta go.
Everything okay? Co-workers. Don't want to listen to a word you say when you're in the same room, then you want a little downtime, and they can't run the place without you.
Breakfast.
You made pancakes?
I did. Natalie and I want our guys to be energized.
Fat.
No, we want to make sure that you build up your strength so you can take care of yourselves in case something else, dangerous happens.
For the record, I wasn't a hero like Brody. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hi,
Hi.
come in.
Yeah? You got a minute?
Yeah, did you find anything out about who jumped Jared?
No, we don't have a suspect yet.
Oh, why are you here?
I just need to ask a few more questions.
Ask who?
If it's okay, all of you.
Right, that's fine. Hey, don't get excited, the stalker's still out there, but John has a few more questions.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your breakfast. I was just wondering, Jessica, if maybe you remembered something since the last time we spoke.
Okay, sure.
You sure the first time you saw something was at the engagement party?
Yeah, I saw someone at the lodge, and I went outside, and he was there, and I thought it was Nash, but I know how that sounds, and now I know better.
Any incidents before that?
No, the day of my mom's wedding, wait, that's when the guy posing as Nash gave Bree the elephant, and then he drew a heart in the condensation on the window.
Yeah, you know, we told you all of that. I mean, and also she saw him near the grave, and then he sent us that DVD of Nash, and then he attacked Jared, beat him up.
And that's it?
No, there was another time. I thought I saw someone lurking around on the terrace, hiding in the bushes. I thought it was the guy that was posing as Nash.
But it wasn't?
No, it was another man skulking around. It was the producer for David Vickers' reality TV show.
You really think you could win this case by ratting out your parents? All you do is mess up your mom's marriage, big time.
Yeah. Battery ran out. I had no idea we caught all that on tape. I saw it this morning when I was going through my greatest bits for my reel.
That is an invasion of privacy. And get off my desk.
What? Dad, I didn't mean to catch Matthew and his little friend. I hid the camera hoping to catch Nigel stealing the silver or something. Then I found out that you made out with Nora. I knew it all along.
All right. I get it, David. So now you've got it on DVD. Now what? You blackmailing me? You gonna make me bankroll you or you go to Clint?
Matthew, I know that you love your family.
Of course I do.
And so do I. And that's why I brought Dr. Evans to town. Because I love your parents. And you. But if I had known that it would tear this family apart, I never would have done it. The bottom line, Matthew, is nobody wants to lose you.
I know that, and we don't have to keep talking about it.
Yes, we do, because we now understand the kind of mistakes that Dr. Evans can make.
Mom, what happened to Sean isn't gonna happen to me. It's not even the same operation.
Okay, Matthew, Sean wanted to have this operation because Dr. Evans guaranteed him it would make him better. And he was wrong. Honey, you have seen what this has done to Sean's parents and to Destiny. That could be us. That could be Rachel and me and your daddy sitting in a waiting room at a hospital with our son somewhere between life and death.
Matthew, just take a little more time to think about it.
I gotta go see Dr. Evans.
Thank you for everything you said.
I just hope that I got through to him.
You think he's mad at you? For what? The same reason I was.
And you have every right to be mad at me.
I'm sorry about what I said. I was just so upset. I know you did the best job you could.
You can't know that, Des.
You're still the best doctor in the world. You'll see that when you operate on Matthew.
Well, that probably won't happen.
You mean you didn't hear? The court said Matthew could have the surgery, no matter what his parents say. I thought he called you.
I haven't checked my messages.
I've been playing the CD Rachel brought for him.
I hope he can hear it.
He can. And you know how he's into detective books.
No, I didn't know that.
He's obsessed. Always tries to figure out who did it before the book gives it up. I've been reading him one of them. He'll get better. You'll see.
I can't be your superhero, Des. Not anymore.
You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that's a lot of bling.
You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking... I'm taken. This should keep most of the creeps who hit on me away.
I'm thinking, you know, you can't testify against me in court anymore now that you're my wife, in case I commit a crime.
No. I can't be forced to testify against you. I can choose to testify against you if I want to.
I guess I'd better be good to you.
Yeah, you'd better be good to me, period. Because I can't defend you anymore, you know that, right?
You don't need to do that anymore. You married a saint, my friend. Trust me.
I want to. I need to feel safe, okay? I need to feel like I can tell you anything.
You can, always.
You were being honest with me yesterday, right? When you told me that you were doing this because you wanted Todd.
I don't recall what I said yesterday. I think I had too much to drink.
Well, I'll refresh your memory. We talked about loving someone who loves someone else, and how it's a no-win situation, how sometimes, maybe you just gotta let them go. Remember?
No.
Look, I'm glad I stopped you from making a fool of yourself at Todd and Taya's wedding. I just hope that by this morning, you would see that I was right.
And why do you care whether I make a fool of myself or not, Ross?
Maybe it's because I like you, Blair.
Just be straight with me, David. You're still trying to get your hands on the family money, right?
By blackmailing my own father, I wouldn't do that. I wanted to make sure that that DVD didn't fall into the wrong hands. Oh, I know what you're thinking. That I made copies, right? Well, I didn't. And do you know why? Because I couldn't figure out how to do it, so there's just the one.
Really?
Thanks to my technical ignorance, Uncle Clint will never find out what's on that disc.
Vickers, what the hell are you talking about?
I know why you're so worried. Every day someone's unconscious, their odds go down. But tons of people come out of it, no matter what people say. Our brother's gonna be one of them. He has to. He has too much to come back for.
Yeah. It's important to think positive, but...
Right. Talking all negative around him won't help. I'm gonna go get some water. You want anything?
No.
Hey! Are you okay?
I'm better now.
Jessica, when you first saw this person at the lodge, you were alone, right? Do you all remember where you were?
Yeah, actually, Jared and I went to another room because I was really upset about something that happened at the party, and he was calming me down.
What happened next?
There were some framed pictures sitting on a table, and we were talking about them.
What about it?
It was a picture of Jess and Nash. We were talking about what happened to him. And then we went back and joined the party. That's when the lights went out.
I saw those pictures too, right before, I thought I saw Nash.
What happened next?
I went outside for some air.
When I realized it was a blackout, I went looking for her.
And I went to find the circuit breaker.
Anyone go with you?
My father.
And he was there the whole time?
Yes.
And was anyone besides Jessica here when Bree got this elephant?
I was, but I came after it happened.
Did you see the heart in the window?
No, I didn't.
Jared?
No, I took my dad fishing.
So your dad backs you up when the lights go out and when Bree got the elephant?
Why are you doing this, John?
It's my job to ask these questions.
No, you're accusing Jared of doing all of
I'm not
this.
accusing anyone
It
of
sure as
anything.
hell sounds like you are.
You do trust me, don't you?
Mostly. Although you lost me a bit during the wedding
I
ceremony.
already explained that.
Looking for Blair, missing her at
I
our
wasn't
wedding.
missing Blair. I was worried she was going to show up and ruin everything, honestly. It's true. And, you know, who insisted we invite her anyway?
I only invited her to rub it in. I don't know why I did that. I have nothing to prove to
God,
her.
can we stop all the Blair talk, please? Blair talk, all the stuff about the past. Let's just concentrate on the present moment, please. This is our first day as husband and wife.
Any ideas on how you'd like to spend it?
Check this out.
Usually when somebody says something nice, like, I like you, you would respond in kind with, thank you.
Thank you. But I have too many friends in my life right now, and until one of them dies, I couldn't possibly make room enough for you.
That's nice.
Come on, Ross, we're both in this for the end result. I need you to help me break up Todd and Taya, and you need me to help you get out of your legal problems. When we both get what we need, then we're done. Assuming we can get back to land, of course.
We will.
How? The breaststroke?
How about we just take the boat?
Oh my God! You threw those overboard!
Well, I went for a little swim this morning. Had to sift around in the seaweed a little bit, but I found them. I'll take you back, Blair. And what happens when we get there is entirely up to you.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Vickers, answer the question. How could anything that you do possibly affect me, negatively or otherwise?
My reality show. You signed the release.
Well, yeah, so what? The show's a bust.
Well, we had endless hours of footage. And you, Uncle Clint, stood out. The camera loves you. My producer, as a matter of fact, said, and I quote, "That guy is gold." He wanted to use the footage of you to raise money. And I said, absolutely not. I will not exploit my family like that. We Buchanans have a saying, family first.
Family first, huh? Ah, so was it family first when you gave Matthew the money to fight us in court?
I don't see how that's right.
Any word on the appeal?
No. Now, the judge has to rule in our favor, or Matthew's going ahead with the operation.
Unless he changes his mind.
Why would he do that?
Well, we did see him earlier, and we got the feeling that maybe he was starting to waver.
What I mean is, I like to have a friend around. I don't like being here by myself. My folks just went to return a whole bunch of calls. All my relatives want updates on Sean.
What's Greg doing?
He's in there with him.
Is there anything you can do for him?
If there is, he'll do it.
Detective Hart believed that when a man turned up dead in a motel room, there was a real chance a dame was involved. This time was no exception. The dame was the victim's wife. The number one suspect, the guy she was two-timing with, his own brother. It looked like a clear case of fratricide.
Natalie, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. He jumps down everything you say.
I didn't do anything wrong, so there's no problem.
John, the guy that I saw, he looked like Nash. I know that it wasn't Nash, but it definitely wasn't Jared, if that's what you're thinking.
No, of course not. But Jared was the only one of you that was assaulted. I'm just trying to figure out why. Can anyone think of anything else? No. Enjoy your breakfast. If you think of anything, you know where to find me.
And if you decide you want to just drop by again, why don't you try calling first?
I'll walk you out.
Do that.
I wanted to talk to you about the warehouse bust.
This isn't about the warehouse.
Didn't think so.
Yeah. Jared grilled me last night about this case.
Guy got beat up. He wants to know why.
It wasn't so much about the stalker. It was about you.
What about me?
He's not too happy you caught the case because of...
Natalie and me.
Right. And I saw him on the terrace just before you got here taking this phone call. He was all revved up.
About what?
He said it was the office. But I heard him tell whoever it was not to call him here. As soon as he saw me, he hung up.
Yeah, he was trying not to look upset when he got a call just now.
And he didn't pick up.
I can't check his call log without a warrant.
I can find a way.
Nothing you find out would be admissible.
But maybe I know if something's going on in my girlfriend's house.
Watch your back.
Hey, wait.
Something wrong with my hair?
No. Not before you go in there and humiliate yourself.
Would you stop saying that, Ross, please?
I just want you to look your best.
Thank you.
So, this is the honeymoon cabana.
Looks like it.
When Greg comes out, you can talk to him about the operation. I told him how you won the case already.
Thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just my parents made a big push for me to rethink it.
Meaning, change your mind?
My Uncle Clint did the whole think about your family thing. I mean, as soon as my parents saw what happened to Sean... I'm sorry.
Don't be. I get it. It wasn't Greg's fault. He did his best.
I know.
You're not changing your mind, are you? I mean, you won.
Matt.
Dr. Evans, hey.
Hey, I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to call you back.
No, it's not a problem. Sorry if I filled up your mailbox. I'm sure you don't need 20 messages saying that I won the case. So how soon can we do this surgery?
Well, at least now you know that Matthew can stick up for himself. Just like me. Put up a good fight. Just like me. Now you can be proud of both your sons.
David, isn't there a housewife that's desperate for you somewhere?
There you go. You heard the lady.
All right. I can take a hint, Uncle Clint. But before I go, a few parting gifts. You may want to hold on to these. They're going to be collector's items one day. And don't anybody worry, I wouldn't dream of using any of that footage to embarrass my family. Like Uncle Clint firing a shotgun at me. Or Cousin Jessica having a meltdown and going after my producer in the bushes. I was probably just one of her alters. Do you know that Vicky...
Maybe we can put this with Pa's Wendell Wilkie button.
I know just where I'd like to put this.
Nora.
It's gonna be the garbage. I was gonna say garbage.
Okay. I have to get over to BE because I want to make things very clear to the new security chief. So, I'll see you later.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay.
Okay, what the hell was David talking about? Oh, come on, Bo.
Well, I guess you might as well see this too.
See what?
I can't believe my parents' lawyer made them look like such saints and made me look like an idiot. He talked to me like I was 2 years old.
You didn't come off that way. I was the fool that talked about Justin and Beck and all that.
Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault if my case looks bad.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Maybe I should tell the judge that my parents aren't such reasonable people. Maybe I should tell them that I saw my mom and dad kiss the night before she married my Uncle Clint.
John Vickers?
Did I hear you mention something about a video of Jessica going after someone at Landfair?
No, I can't believe this John treating you like that. I mean, he acts like you going on a fishing trip with your dad is some sort of covert operation.
He's just covering all his bases. I'm okay with it. But I love how you have got my back.
Of course I do. You're vibrating.
Oh.
You gonna get that?
Nah, it's the office. they can get along without me.
Look at you finally taking care of yourself. Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that was the only footage of Jessica and your producer?
For the right price, I happen to have a second copy available. But please do not press charges against Jessica. She's my cousin, you know.
I think I'll be keeping this.
You have to pay for any publication, reproduction of those images, moving or otherwise.
Shut up, Vickers.
Everybody keeps saying that to me. It hurts, you know.
Someone there? Nash?
Second thoughts.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of knock to use.
Are you Mr. and Mrs. Manning?
No, I'm not Mrs. Manning. Not anymore.
What the hell part of Do Not Disturb don't you understand?
I have the breakfast you
Just
ordered.
leave it out there.
Breakfast.
Out here. Mangoes. I like mangoes. So this is it. The moment of truth. What'll it be? Come on back here.
No, I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get that breakfast.
Since when do you eat breakfast?
Since you and I got busy, worked up quite an appetite. Who knew one could be so ravenous in the morning?
Take me home.
What's going on out there? What's taking so long?
Nothing. I'm gonna bring breakfast in, okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just hungry.
Why, that sneaky little rat. What's he gonna do? Use that to his advantage?
Actually, this time, David didn't want anything.
Oh. Well, that's a relief.
Yeah. Boy, this could have been really bad.
Yeah. I guess maybe you're rubbing off on him.
I'm just glad that Clint didn't have to hear about what happened.
Oh, Camino, listen, it was a crazy moment, that kiss. Just a bad judgment. That's all.
Right. So, you like to do the honors?
You break it, I'll bag it. How about that?
Deal.
Done. You know, it's interesting that I don't think Matthew needed that ammunition after all, you know?
No, he did it all on his own.
Yes, he did. Bo, if we can't talk him out of this, heck, he's probably calling the surgeon and scheduling the surgery right now.
Look, Dr. Evans, I don't want to wait any longer. So when can we do this surgery? This week, maybe?
I'm sorry, Matthew.
About what?
I'm not going to operate on you.
I've watched John work.
I am gonna sneak away for a quick shower before Natalie finds out.
I know. Well, he got himself beat up.
Someone there? Nash?
No, you're right. It's ridiculous that John would focus on Jared.
It's crazy. I mean, for Jared to do all the things that the stalker's done, it would mean that he'd have to be in 2 places at once.
Good, you're there. I couldn't talk earlier.
I've got him in my sights.
It's my fault that you got shot.
This week,
I'm starting to remember more about what you said.
to keep her secret quiet, will she expose another?
Dominic is really Dante, Sonny's child.
I'm going straight to Sonny. I'm going to tell him all about your precious Dante.
General Hospital.